Hey there, fifth graders. I hope that you guys are doing well and having a good day today. So this is group one, and this is our sixth week of YouTube lessons. So today I'll, like normal, switch instruments each time, play some different music, and yeah, have fun playing our instruments. Just any percussion, I have a snare drum only video for you guys if you want to check that one out. All right, so a new snare drum video for percussion. All right, guys, we're going to start with our warm-up. Let's do our concert B-flat scale with whole notes. Yeah, let's try it. Here we go, all together. From the beginning, all the way up and down. 1, 2, ready, and... Awesome. Nice job, guys. Okay, so for the second part of our warm-up, we're going to do another one of those concert warm-ups. It's on page 16. Open up your book, please. Page 16. Let's go back this week and do number 2.23, concert warm-up number 1. Except we're going to add another step to playing our warm-ups and to playing the stuff in our book. So I know some of you are already doing this, but most of you are not. We are going to discover this thing called the metronome. A metronome. So a metronome is just something that, it gives us the beat and it helps us to stay on the beat. All right? So when we are conducting, like a band rehearsal, we are the metronome. All right? When we're conducting, that's the beat, right? All right? So when you play by yourself, it's really hard to sometimes always know what that beat is. So we want to play with this thing called the metronome. All right, we actually do it in band sometimes with the thing that we call Dr. Beat, and I plug it into the speakers, right, and it's over the whole band, and it's ding, 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 and it's really loud and annoying. That's a metronome. I want you this week, guys, to try playing with a metronome when you're practicing. All right, we're going to do some of that right now. And I'm going to tell you right now, it's so important and it's so valuable. It's going to help us to stay together. It's going to help to make sure that you're not slowing down things or rushing things that you are probably not even aware of. All right? Professional musicians practice with metronomes. Fourth and fifth graders, it's awesome to practice with metronomes. Middle schoolers, metronome makes such a difference. High schoolers, metronome. All right, it's for any musician, no matter your level, metronomes are so awesome and so important. So this is how you find a metronome. Go to Google and just type in metronome. So I just did that. I typed in metronome, metronome, metronome. All right, and it'll pop up right in Google, a metronome. And it's gonna automatically have this it's got a number and it says BPM. That means beats per minute. And it's got this line and a blue slider. So I want you to bring it down to 90 beats per minute. And this is what it sounds like. We're gonna play with the metronome. All right, so for right now, I don't want you to have yours on. We're gonna listen to this one. Hopefully you can hear it. Here we go. Let's do number 2.23, concert warm-up number 1 together. Stay right with a metronome. 1, 2, ready, and... Awesome. All right, so I haven't actually practiced with this with the video, so hopefully you can hear that, but I'm not sure if you can or not. So at home, I want you to, this week, practice your warm-ups with a metronome, and we're going to start practicing the stuff in the book with the metronome. All right? Cool. So try that this week with the metronome, and we're going to keep going. Can we please now turn in our books to page, where is it? Page 18. We're going to do today numbers 3.5 through 3.7. I'm going to switch to the baritone. Go ahead, look at page 18 in your books. Page 18. Here we go. 3.5. Rain, rain, go away. It is raining right now. So it's a good song for today. So guys, we've been practicing our 2-4 time signature, right? 2-4. So this is one you've been doing. Let's play it one time first without a metronome, and then we're going to try playing it with the metronome. All right, from the beginning. Rain, rain, go away. 3.5. 1, 2, together, and... Awesome. All right, nice job, guys. Now, how about we try it with the metronome? All right, so I'm going to pull up my metronome. I'm also going to make sure I'm on the right book here. There we go. And let's try it 90. That's faster than we just played it. Let's try it. Here we go. This is at 90 beats per minute. 90. 3.5 all together. Stay right with that metronome. Make sure you're using your clean tonguing. Clean tonguing. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, and... Awesome. All right, I'll stop the metronome. Okay, so guys, a metronome is really, really important in practicing. But when you are first reading a song, so when you're sight reading something, I would recommend turn the metronome off when you're first starting a song. Because when you are first looking at it, you need to first think about the rhythms and the notes. All right, focus on those rhythms and notes. Figure out which places you feel like you kind of are hesitating a little. Focus on those ones. Airband those measures by themselves. Then go back, practice those measures just by themselves. See if you can do it 3 times in a row perfectly. Then go back, see if you can play the song. Then turn on that metronome. And start with a slower tempo, a slower speed. And then if you can play it perfectly at a slower speed, then get a little faster. All right? Try it. It's fun to play with a metronome. It's challenging to play with a metronome, but it's so good for us to play with metronome. All right? Like, I promise you, it will help you all to become a better musician and be better at counting and staying together if you practice with a metronome. All right. So let's take a look at the next one. 3.6, 2 for you. 2 for you. All right, let's go through that. I want you to airband it. I'm just going to practice my fingerings and count. So remember, 2-4, only 2 beats in the measure. Please go through this with me. We'll just airband this one together quick. Here we go. Ready? And 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Awesome. Sorry, I forgot I was in 2 there for a second. Okay, can you guys look at the last 2 measures of this song? Last 2 measures. Okay, that note that you have, second to last measure, that's one of your newer notes. That's that low note, right? Can you guys all play that low one for me? Here we go. Ready? And... Awesome. So like baritones, flutes, trombone, tuba, that's a low G that you guys have. Low G. All right. So trumpets, clarinets for you guys, that is a low A that you have there, right? And saxophones, you have a low E right there. All right. So be ready for that note, guys. Why don't we take a look from the beginning and let's play right through it, all right? We're going to start with a slower tempo. Slower tempo, no metronome. Here we go, together, beginning. 2 for you. 1, 2, ready, go. Awesome. Were you guys ready for that low note in there? If you need to, pause the video, go back, airband little chunks of that song, then go play it by itself 3 times in a row perfectly. Then, when you're ready, why don't we go back and play it faster from the beginning? Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. Nice job. Awesome. All right, you want to try it one more time, even faster? Here we go. 2, ready, and. All right, practice it and then try to play it that fast. All right, nice job, guys. All right, so work on that one with the metronome this week. All right, start it at slower speed, even like 70, and then gradually get a little faster. And when I say gradually, I mean you can go up like by 5s. 10 is quite a bit if you jump up by 10. See what you think? Try it out. Just use that metronome, all right? It'll make a difference. All right, let's do one more song in this part of the book. Let's look at 3.7, Terrible Twos. 3.7, Terrible Twos. Now, in the very first part of the measure, there's only one note, right? So what is that called when you have a note before the first full measure? We've talked about this before. It is called a pickup note, right? A pickup note. So even though we're in 2/4, you still can have pickup notes. So we have one note, and then we have a full measure with the 2. So notice at the very end of the song, it's missing a note, right? There's only one beat there. That's because they put one note by itself at the front of the measure, so they had to like borrow that and beat from somewhere. And so they had to take it from the end. All right. Okay, cool, guys. Terrible twos. So to count you off, I'm going to say 1, 2, 1, and then we're going to play. All right, let's try it. If you want to pause the video and airband it first, go for it. Notice your dynamics. We'll talk about that in 1 second. Let's just go through it. Don't worry about dynamics the first time. Nice and slow. Make sure we're playing the right rhythms and then the right notes. Here we go. Beginning. And 1, 2, 1. Rest. 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 And that's it. All right, let's go back. Look at your dynamics now. Think about how it's going to change throughout this song. All right, let's try it a little faster, adding in dynamics. And look at the very end of the song. What are those greater than signs called? Accents. Here we go. Beginning. 1, 2, 1. Awesome. Make sure you play the ending, a nice strong forte, and accent those notes. Remember, accent means like punch those notes out. Let's hear them nice and strong. All right, guys, let's now play a full band song. Now, the thing is, we've already gone through all of our band songs in these videos. So, this is the first video that we are going to play one of these new songs that we've never played before. So, we're going to sight read a full band song. Go back to page 16 in your book. Page 16, and look at number 2.26. And I'm going to grab my saxophone. Look at 2.26. All right, so since we're sight reading, look through the whole song, see what's coming, see what you got in there. It's, for most of you, it should just be 2 lines. 2 lines. 2.26, Crown of Majesty. I recommend that after you practice your part a few times, open up Smart Music and play this song in Smart Music, because you'll be able to hear the full band. And it'll sound really cool. It'll sound like you're actually playing with other people and with a whole band, all right? Not just playing with me on saxophone, all right? Let's try it, guys. So 2.26, we're going to go all the way through it. I will tell you when we get to 9, just in case anyone's lost, all right? But just do your best, and we'll have fun. Awesome. Here we go. Can you just play your first note and hold it? Play your first note. One more time. Good. Here we go. From the beginning, check your dynamics. Let's make sure we try to put dynamics in there too. All right, let's sight read. Look at your key signature. So that means if you have flats or you have sharps or you don't have anything maybe in there, no flats, no sharps. All right. Look at your time signature. So this is just the basic 4/4. Look at your dynamics. Look where your breath marks are. Cool. And then look at all the notes that you have in there. Let's give it a try. And 1, 2, beginning, and... Awesome. All right, guys. Hopefully you got to the ending there with me. Remember, you can go back and try it again multiple times throughout the week. Practice your part, then try to play it with me. But definitely pull it up on Smart Music and try playing it on Smart Music because it'll sound way cooler when you can hear all the parts together on Smart Music, okay? All right. I hope that you guys have a great week, and I will see you next time. Bye, 5th graders.